Most of you guys are noobs and you don't have any silver, but that's okay. I'm gonna show you a build that you can play that costs 400k and you can make millions of silver playing it. Alright, this is the build. So on Death Givers I always go Q1 and I always go Chain Slash and the first passive. This will give you the highest damage possible. On Stockhood I always go Mortal Agony and the first passive. On Clear Robe I always go Everlasting Spirit and the damage passive. On Assassin's Shoes I sometimes go Refreshing Sprint, I sometimes go Swift Cut. It just depends. If you want to be able to get away, you should go Refreshing Sprint. If you just want a full all-in, go Swift Cut. And same thing here, you want to go Balanced Mind. You always want to go Gig Pot since this is an all-in build and you do not kite, you always want Gig Pot. For food I always go Beef Stew since this is a really cheap set, I just go Flat 8 Beef Stew. In the first fight we're versus a T8 Fists of Avalon. If you're kinda new to my content, I usually commentate over the fights and try to teach you the build as I'm playing. So here I'm holding my boots because most of the weapons you're gonna fight are gonna have way higher mobility than you, so when they start running away, that's when you want to use your boots. And as you can see, even with me being 2/3 down, I still managed to outdamage him, and he does a good job here kiting me. So I start walking back and wait for my cooldowns. He now has a pot advantage, but that doesn't matter if I play well. I use my Clear Robe and thankfully he hits into it and procs it. When he hits 50% HP I make sure to use my helm, and there he dies. In the second fight versus a Death Giver. And if you blink you might miss it. The damage of this build is insane. And this is why I love the build. People just don't expect the damage and you just kill everything super quickly. In the third fight I bait this guy by mounting up. And it indeed works. He dismounts in front of me and he now has cooldowns. And once he gets to play the game, it's already too late and he's dead. And off screen, a rat runs in. Since pretty much all of my abilities are on cooldown, I make sure to Gig Pot to stop some of the damage. I managed to get the third stack before the firewall, and now I can aim through the firewall, which you probably didn't expect. And now the rat is gonna try to run away. I make sure to use the mobs to gap close to him, and there he dies. As you can see, even with the low mobility of this weapon and the build I'm playing, you still have a lot of catch potential. Alright, quick, before continuing the video, we're gonna pull the winner from last video's giveaway. Alright, so time to spin the wheel. And the winner is JDX Spectrum Top. Alright, you win the 7 days premium. If you want to enter the giveaway and be a part of it, make sure to comment your IGN and your favorite moment in the video. Let's continue. In the fourth fight, we're fighting another Fist of Avalon. It's a very popular weapon in the Mist, and it's meta, that's why you will see me fighting them a lot. Against Fist of Avalon, you want to try to Gig Pot exactly when they E, so you don't get knocked up, and if they do their E, you only take 50% of the damage. And as you can see, he jumps in, I'll make sure to use my Gig Pot, and I avoid the knock-up. Since he started running, I did use my E, not having 3 stacks, which ideally you don't want to do, but sometimes you have to do it, so you stick on them. He goes Invis, I use my Starker to reveal him, and now he has nothing left to run, and here he dies. In the fifth and last fight, we're versus a Warbow. Pretty much when you're facing any ranged weapon with this build, you want to bait a lot and pretend to be scared. Here he does a really big mistake and actually lets me 3 stack him with my Qs, so I can immediately just E and get it reset. When he tornado pots me instead of chasing him, I run away for him to come to me and then just walk back in. And now he's dead. And this wouldn't be missed if you didn't get ratted. So here's me actually getting ratted after killing the Warbow. Alright, thanks so much for watching the video. The reason I've been inactive is because I had an MMA fight, and yeah, I won the fight. But anyways, like I said previously, if you want to enter the giveaway, make sure to enter your IGN in the comments, make sure to like and be subscribed. And comment your favorite moment in the video and what you would like to see in the next one. Alright, this is Sane, and I'm out.